Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings, Tarot reading from Hearts. We're going to do your March 2019 reading, and we'll try and come back mid-month and do something as well if we can. We're going to use for your reading today, it's such a shame, I keep showing everybody these, but I've finally got my Next World Tarot, and it's beautiful pictures, but oh my goodness, just, what can I say, I don't connect with them. I've never had a deck that I really haven't connected to at all on any level, and I don't connect to these at all. I'm going to keep them as a collector's item though, because I collect tarot obviously as well, but it's such a shame. Wanted to use those though. Maybe I'll try and use them at some point, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to use the beautiful Druid Craft. Love this deck. Absolutely stunning for your general reading. And then we're going to use a new deck that I got the other day, which is absolutely amazing. The Mystic Mondays Tarot we're going to use by Grace Duong. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on with your reading. I'm really going to try and keep this short because I've got to go out in a bit. So, but I'm going to be back recording anyway. Well, what am I saying? I'm recording for Sagittarius. If you got your, if you got signs in other places and stuff, then if your sign is not up yet, say for your rising or your moon or whatever that might be, I will be recording, say, Monday, Tuesday time again, and uploading more for March, because March is quickly approaching upon us. So let's have a look. So Universe Spirit, what is the energies coming in for Sagittarius? Show me the energies coming in for Sagittarius for March 2019. Just want a general reading. Show me the energies coming in for Sagittarius. Show me the energies coming in for Sagittarius for March 2019. What are the energies coming in for Sagittarius for March 2019? Show me. Okay. So we've shuffled the deck, Sagittarius. We're going to split it into three like so. And we're going to collect that back up like so. Okay. And we're going to start putting them down. Okay. I don't look at the cards until, I find out what's going on when you guys find out. I don't usually look at, because I like to be surprised as well, just to see, what's going on and stuff. So, let's have a look. And, there we go. And here. All right. So, I always go to the place where it's the you now position, guys, okay? So, the you now position is showing us you guys being the Five of Cups. He's showing us being really, really sad. Sagittarius. Really, really sad. I mean, the Five of Cups is where you're feeling down. That's just the ethos of the card. It's where you're, it's a sense of loss. It's a sense of regret. But, and it is pretty much, I wish I had my pointer pen. One moment, my darlings. Let me just get a pointer pen. Actually, I'll get a pencil, come to think about it. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. You can see that in front of this guy, there's 3 cups on the ground, and he's mourning what he's lost. So the 3 of Cups is downturned. The normal 3 of Cups is people that are like, oh, they're raising a glass to each other. But this is sometimes a broken friendship or a broken partnership or that type of thing. And this is all about mourning, basically. So I think that you guys are in mourning in March. What's the root issue? It's all about a relationship. Family matters might be with the 4 of Wands energy. What's going on around these family matters with the 4 of Wands? Well, it's all about a relationship. Okay, 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. That's a very happy relationship. So I think that in the past you guys had, why is it trying to, I don't want you to update anything on my iPad because I'm recording, man. Sorry, they always do that, don't they? They always come up with these updates when you're recording videos and stuff. But the 4 of Wands and the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups is an amazing combination, guys. It really is. It's one of the best combinations you can get. If somebody says, what will be the outcome of my relationship, you want to get these. You want Pentacles in there, you want that 10 of Coins in there, of course you do. Of course you do. Because you need things to be stabilised. This is happening. The 4 of Wands is a marriage scene. It's a union. It's a family house. And this is a very connected, loving relationship. So this can be a marriage combination. This can be just 2 people who are completely happy and secure within their relationship. And I do feel that you guys had a secure relationship. But what's challenging you now is the Knight of Wands. Okay, and that's yourself, actually, Sagittarius. That's you. Your challenge with the Knight of Wands is whether you should go for something. It's about your passions. It's about your drive. Your challenge. And I think that actually this is an influence, because what's influencing you is your own passion and your own drive and your own desires with that Knight of Wands energy showing there. And as a result of that, the focus for the month for you guys is on strength. Having strength. Okay, because I think that you have a desire. Your influence for the month is the desire. It's yourself, because you're the Knight of Wands. Prince of Wands is Knight of Wands in this deck, okay? So Sagittarius is a Knight of Wands, and that is your desire. So what's influencing you is your desire to have strength. So your focus is on being strong this month. Even though you guys in March are feeling really sad, you've lost a friendship or you've lost a relationship, or there's someone who means a great deal to you with this Two of Cups and Four of Wands within the family, within your marriage or whatever it is. I do feel that you, because of this loss, your desire now with the Knight of Wands energy is to have strength. It is to have strength. It is to be strong around the situation, not to fall apart, which is lovely. The most likely outcome for the month concerning this situation will be the Devil, though. It's called, what's it called in this? Cernunnos, something like that. More than likely, though, the most likely outcome will be the Devil. I feel that this is going to be something that is very, very, you know, and I see that you want to have strength, Saggies. I see that you want to be strong in the situation. I see that you don't want it to bring you down, but the most likely outcome will be the Devil. It's going to be something that is very, very difficult for you to shake, because that's what the Devil is. The Devil doesn't let go of you. It keeps you bound to your fears. It keeps you bound to the unhappiness of the Five of Cups. You know, because even though you're unhappy, your view is, well, you know what, actually, even though I'm unhappy, what I'm influenced by now is my desire. And my desire, as a result of that, I am going to focus on having strength. So your desires could be your work, for example. We'll see what your desires are, actually, with that Knight of Wands. Because you're influenced by your desires. That's yourself. All right? So your desires. What's the Knight of Wands energy? You're Sagittarius, so it's all about your freedom as well. And your ability just to go out there and do whatever you're doing. The Knight of Wands, what is this about? The Magician. Okay, so your desire is to start something new. Start creating something new within your life. Because that's what magicians do. You know, your desires might be to create a new life. Your desires might be to go back to college. Your desires might be to start a new job. Your desires, because your desire is the Magician. And the Magician is a creator. That's what he is within the tarot. So your desire is to create something new with the Magician energy. I'm going to see what it is that you're looking to create here, actually. What is a Sagittarius looking to create? What is Sagittarius looking to create? Victory, Six of Wands, the following. Six of Wands. You're looking to create victory with the Six of Wands energy, because that's all about victory and success. Okay? Okay, some of you guys might be looking to create a following, recognition for yourself, for example, and that's why you're having strength. Okay, but the most likely outcome is going to be the Devil, where you still feel, or you still find yourself being very beholden to the situation. Okay, coming in, what you've got, Sagittarius, is the Page of Cups. Princess of Cups is the Page of Cups. Okay, all right, so this could be some information, some news coming in with the Page of Cups energy showing here. This could be a letter or some form of communication coming to you. Page of Cups is always good news. So this is good news. Influences outside of yourself. What's going on outside of yourself? The Sun. Could be a Leo individual, or there's something really good happening outside of the situation with the Sun energy. Hopes or fears for you guys. The Two of Swords. Whoopsie daisy. I think that the Two of Swords, and I don't really know whether you're influenced by your desire to create some form of success. I think it's creating success. So I think that you're influenced by the desire to create. Desire, Knight of Wands, to create Magician success for yourself with the Six of Wands energy showing there. And that's why you're having strength in this situation. It is indeed, for some of you guys, your careers. It is indeed your lives, your visions for the future that are keeping you from falling apart in this situation. But the most likely outcome, the Devil, is going to try and keep you beholden. You know, whatever it is, he's trying to keep you beholden. He's trying to hold you back from moving forward. And I feel that your fears with the Two of Swords might be, well, that somebody's blocked themselves off from you. It might be with the Two of Swords energy that your fears are that you'll not be able to trust love. But it also might be that your hopes are that you can still keep your options open with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is all about keeping those ideas open, keeping an open mind. So it might be that your hopes are to keep an open mind on the situation. You might not have completely given up on this person, for example, for some of you guys with that Two of Swords energy. And the overall outcome for the month is the Five of Swords, though. Okay. I feel that this is good, though, because... But then, you know, you've got the good news of the Page of Cups energy showing up here. And the overall outcome from that is the Five of Swords. Okay, Five of Swords is setback. Or Five of Swords can be... It depends on who you are in that Five of Swords. Are you casting someone out, or is somebody casting you out? Let me just have a look at this guy here. Five of Swords. He's casting somebody out here with the Five of Swords. Setbacks. Oh, that's what it means. What do you mean by the Five of Swords being the overall outcome? And first of all, show me what this news is with the Page of Cups coming in. What is this news? What is this Page of Cups about in the immediate future for Sagittarius? The Two of Coins. Okay. The news coming is all about the Two of Coins. So the Two of Coins is all about juggling things. Two of Coins can be money. Two of Coins can be savings. And Two of Coins can be fluctuation. Two of Coins can be a couple of material things, a couple of options. I think there's some news coming to you, some good news coming. I think that this good news coming to you is about a couple of options, a couple of things for you to consider. I want to see what it is that you need to weigh up or consider. I think the news coming to you is about a couple of things for you to consider. What are these two things that Sagittarius needs to consider? What is this about, the Two of Coins? Let's have a look. So it is to do with temperance, funnily enough. Temperance. There's a couple of things for you to consider here in terms of how you manage the situation. Because temperance is all, and that's you as well. Temperance, even though it's called the firelight, I think it is, this is actually temperance. So that's actually you on the deck. All right, showing here, because you are Sagittarius. So this is how you manage and how you balance the situation. So I think you've got some news coming in on, somebody's giving you a couple of options with the Two of Coins on how you're going to manage the situation. All right, so you got some advice coming to you, and somebody's saying to you, look, you could manage the situation this way, or you could manage the situation that way. Because you're determined to have strength. That's the thing, Sagittarius. You're determined not to allow this thing to bring you down. Because you have a desire to create success within your life. Desire, Knight of Wands, success, creation, Magician and success, Six of Wands. You've got a desire to create something within your life, okay? And that's why your focus for the month is on having strength. You're not going to allow this loss that you've encountered to bring you down, because you just got too many things to do. And even though the most likely outcome will be with the Devil card, you'll find it difficult to kind of detach yourself from the situation. You have got people coming in and saying, look, good news of the Page of Cups energy, information, a couple of options on how you manage. And it might be with the Page of Cups, it's an invitation, okay? So that invitation, that news coming in concerning a couple of options on how you manage the situation, it might be that you're being invited out to do certain things, for example, okay? You know, how do you manage your emotions with the moon energy showing there? So, you know, news coming in, and that news is about how you, about a couple of options that are being presented, because the Page of Cups is presenting something. So you're being presented with a couple of options, Page of Cups showing there. So coming in, you're being presented with a couple of options, and those options are all about how you manage with the Temperance energy your emotions. So really, there's somebody coming in and saying, look, I can present you with a couple of ways in which you can manage the feelings that you've got, because the most likely outcome will be the Devil. You know, and I completely commend you here, Sagittarius, if this resonates with you, that you have lost someone with the Five of Cups, all right? You have lost someone, and you are feeling really, really upset with that Five of Cups energy, because you've lost someone here. Yeah, you're upset about a breakup, some of you guys, the Tower. So I'm seeing some of you guys are feeling really down, really upset because it involves a breakup. But you are determined with the Strength card. Your focus for the month as a result of that is about having strength. You guys are not going to fall apart because of this, okay? You're not going to fall apart. The root issue is all about a relationship here. So some of you guys, there was a really good relationship you had, but you are feeling upset because this came out of the blue. You broke up with someone, and it was probably a real surprise for some of you guys as well, all right? And, you know, what's influencing you, what's keeping you going right now is that you have a desire to create some success, all right? Which is why you're having strength, all right? Which is why you're kind of like being very, very kind of like 100% like in the zone. Like, I'm okay, I could fall apart, but I'm not going to fall apart, basically. And therefore, the most likely outcome of that will be, though, unfortunately, we take a step back, the Devil. All right, you're going to be either overly controlling in this area, which is what the Devil energy is, and it can work either way because the Devil is overly controlling. So you can go to the extreme with the Devil energy. For example, some of you guys might go and do workouts. You might be at the gym every day, just trying to forget, because that's what the Devil is. The Devil is overly controlling, for example. All right, overly controlling, keeping oneself occupied. I feel with this Seven of Coins energy. some of you guys, it might be that even though you're focusing on having strength amidst this situation, might be the most likely outcome is that you cannot detach yourself from it. Seven of Coins means to wait. Okay, still means to wait. But if you look at this Seven of Coins, he's taken a little part, a little snippet of the harvest. All right, so he's seen results for all his hard work, and now he's taking that hard work. Now he's taking the rewards of all his hard labour. So some of you guys, it might be the most likely outcome is that you obsess yourself. You completely jump into the work that you do. Seven of Coins is all about the work. And the Devil energy is all about obsessing. So you might be, instead of obsessing about the gym or something else, you just throw yourself into work with these two cards. So some of you guys, I actually feel the most likely outcome is you're going to, because you're focusing on having strength and not allowing yourself to fall apart over the breakup of this relationship, you guys will be kind of like saying, I'm going to have strength, I'm not going to fall apart. And the way that you'll do that is you'll just get completely 100% obsessed about the work that you do. All right. The only place that you can control, you'll feel in control is probably your careers and your work. However, you've got a friend coming in, and this person will say, this person will offer you a couple of options. Page of Cups is also an offer. So this friend will offer you a couple of options on how you can manage, you being Sagittarius Temperance, your emotions. Because you're not really dealing with them, you're masking them. I think that what you're doing is, with these two cards, the Devil, when you're obsessing about work or you're obsessing about the gym or whatever it is, and you've had a relationship breakup, all you're doing is you're masking things. And I get the impression that you guys, the reason why somebody is offering a couple of ways or a couple of options, this Page of Cups, an offer of a couple of options of how you manage these deep emotions, it's all because the deep emotions here, you're not really dealing with them. Not really. You're just masking things by doing that Devil and Seven of Coins. Influences around you are outside of this situation are the Sun. Somebody's happy. Let's have a look at what shows with the Sun showing up here. Okay, so the Sun, the Eight of Swords. This is shining a light on this, the Eight of Swords. So the Sun shines a light on the problem. So the outside influences is somebody shining a light on a problem here. All right. The reason why there's been a breakup is because somebody has detected. For some of you guys, you didn't know there was a problem in this relationship, okay? You just didn't know. You didn't know there was a problem. You didn't think there was a problem, which is why it came as a really big shock to you. But the outside influences are somebody was shining a light on the problems, the Eight of Swords. That's outside of the relationship. So this is outside of you. The person that you broke up with was just shining a light on the problems, because the Sun is also transparency. I think from here, this area here, I mean, your host, the Two of Swords, I think that he's just really to keep an open mind. So some of you guys are still hoping for this person to come back. I feel the immediate future where we've got this, somebody who's offering you a couple of options of how you can handle, your deep emotions, the ones that you're not really coming back out of, the one that you're masking with that Devil and the Seven of Coins. I feel the overall outcome from that is the Five of Swords. Let's have a look at what shows with this Five of Swords shows here. Sagittarius. The overall outcome will be the Five of Swords. Let's have a look what that Five of Swords is. And the Four of Cups. Okay. So, so the Five of Swords is all about setbacks. All right. Sorry, somebody's just rung my doorbell and I'm recording a video, which is just the worst thing because I can't get up and answer it. And the trouble is I can't cut this video, so it's got to just go up. Five of Swords. Okay, setback is the Five of Swords energy, and the Four of Cups is all about unhappiness. All right, so this is all about discontentment. All right. I think the overall outcome from this, because I feel that somebody is offering you a couple of options on how you, with this Temperance energy, heal the deep emotion, the fluctuating emotions that you actually feel around this situation. And the overall outcome, where things are heading from that, is the Five of Swords energy, all right? I think you cast this person out. I think you ignore this person, Sagittarius, because I think that with the Four of Cups energy, you won't take their help. See, the cup is being offered here as well. Can you see that? But you're not taking the help. Look, you're not even looking at it. And there you are again, casting out the help from this individual. So I see you casting out this person's help because you're not listening to them. You're not listening to them. The thing is, I think the thing for you to do this week, this month, Sagittarius, is accept the help that is offered to you. Because I truly do feel that some of you guys are ignoring, or you're not facing, especially as your hopes are the Two of Swords, to keep an open mind. I think this is with the Two of Swords. I think your hopes are that you can keep an open mind on this. I'm going to ask why you're hoping to keep an open mind. Why is Sagittarius hoping to keep an open mind? Why is Sagittarius hoping to keep an open mind? Okay. Because of the King of Pentacles. Okay. You probably think that this person is still dedicated to you. Okay. Also, King of Pentacles, just as an energy, means success. So you probably think that the situation will resolve itself in success. Okay. It's going to turn out to be okay in the end. All right. You're going to get what you want in the end, you know. You're going to get what you want in the end. That's the King of Pentacles for you. Okay. Also, the King of Pentacles means the finished article. It's the product. But you got the Three of Coins here. So the product is still being worked on. Okay. So this is still something that is in progress. Because the King of Pentacles means a product, and the Three of Coins means to still be working on that product. So you're still, you know, refining and finishing off the product, basically. Product, Three of Coins. Three of Coins is to be working on it. And King of Coins is the finished article. So somebody's still working towards finishing the article. So in other words, you guys, I hope that I can keep an open mind, because I just don't think that we're done yet. I don't think that the situation is finished yet. It's not over yet, you know. But somebody here is trying to help you, I think, Sagittarius. And some of you guys, I feel that you'll end up casting this person out because you don't want to accept their help with the Four of Cups. You just don't want to accept their help. And I think it's time that you listened. If this resonates with you, what you're doing is that you are being overly controlling by kind of, like, you're obsessing, like you're trying to mask the whole situation with the devil energy by just kind of plummeting yourself into work. Because you don't want to really face up to those feelings of this. It's one thing, I think, to break up with someone and then, Sagittarius, to be absolutely determined to overcome it, which I get. I think it's brilliant, because some of you are going to quickly do this reading again. You're really upset with the Five of Cups energy because there has been a breakup, all right? But the focus for the month of March 2019, Sagittarius, is to have strength. Is to hold strong, which is great. Because you and this person, you were strong. You were really happy. For some of you guys, it was a marriage. For some of you guys, you really built a very, very, very stable, loving and secure relationship with this individual, okay? But because of the breakup showing here, you said, okay, I'm going to have to be strong in that. And the one way that I can do it is my desire and my determination to create success within my life. So that success will probably be within your work, and you'll become over-obsessive about the work that you do. Over-obsessive in terms of getting the results through the work that you do. However, a friend may come in March and say, look, you don't need to just focus on whether that work is the work or whether it's the gym, whatever it is. You'll do anything to mask the pain, which I think is what's going on here for some of you Saggies. And what will happen is that you will somebody will offer a couple of options up to you in how you can manage and heal this pain, this fluctuating emotion that you feel concerning this individual. Because outside of the situation, and actually, this isn't the ex, this is the friend. They want to shine a light on your hurt. They're trying to show you that you're still this. They're shining a light. The sun is shining a light on this. It's showing up. This person is showing you that you're still trapped. You really haven't healed. As much as you say, look, I'm fine, I'm getting through it, you really haven't. Because you're using other things to mask it, when really you need to be facing up to it. You've got a friend that will tell you that. Your hopes are, well, I'm hoping that I can still keep an open mind with the Two of Swords, because the article, the finished product of the King of Pentacles, well, it's still a work in progress with the Three of Coins. Our relationship is still a work in progress. It could still happen. The problem is, it probably won't for some of you guys. And the overall outcome from here, where you've got this person who offers you a couple of options on how you can heal and manage the deep-rooted hurt that you feel with the moon, the overall outcome will be, some of you guys will cast this person aside because you really don't want to listen or accept the help that they want to give you, Sagittarius. So it might be a good month just to look at if somebody's trying to help you. If you're going through some hurt and some real pain, Sagittarius, and somebody's really, really trying to help you, it might be worth looking at what they're trying to do for you, because really and truly, they've only got your best interests at heart, okay? Let's have a quick look at your love reading. Where are we? 24 minutes in. These readings do take time. It is the way it is, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's have a look. So, Let's have a look. So, Universe Spirit, this is love reading for Sagittarius for the month of, now that was your general one, okay, and a lot of the generals seem to be coming up with relationship readings. As you know, I read generally business, everything, but, well, not health as such, I don't really like doing health, but, you know, they are showing up as relationship readings for the generals, sorry. So, just for love, show me what's coming in for love for Sagittarians, what's coming in for love, show me. Alright, so let's split the deck. I'm using the Mystic Mondays deck for this one. I'm being real quick because it's really warm in here. Ooh, you can see that I'm a little bit oily on the old face. Sorry about that, guys. And let's have a look what's going on for you. Three of Coins is the focus for the month. So this is all about a partnership, building partnership, socialising, building a relationship with another individual. It could be something to do with work. What's influencing this? You're showing up again, Knight of Wands. You're showing up in the same place. That's you, Sagittarius, okay? So what's influencing you building a relationship is you, your desires to build a relationship with an individual. The root issue for this is all because of the Ace of Coins. I think that you guys are very committed to someone. And around that commitment, we have the Four of Swords. I think that somebody's actually withdrawn from a commitment here. All right, so the root issue is you had a commitment with someone. It keeps showing up as somebody withdrawing from that commitment with the Four of Swords energy. The most likely, but you've still got a desire. You're going to focus on how you're going to build this. So it's staying the same thing. You're just not letting go of somebody here, Sagittarius. The most likely outcome for the month will be the Queen of Cups. You're going to have to use your intuition on this one. Coming in, you've got the Four of Cups energy. Again, that card shows up for you. It's a different deck as well. I'm seeing dissatisfaction. I'm seeing that you've got people around you who are interested in you, who love you, who want to do stuff with you, but you're just saying no because you're so caught up in this grief. You guys are showing as being the... oh my God, same space. Did you know that I'm using a different deck, right? You know that I'm using a different deck, right? You sound... this is like the Knight of Wands shows in the same position. The Tower shows in the same position. The You Now position. What the fuck? Okay, that's really weird. That's really crazy. There's something very strong for you, Saggies, this month. You guys are... but the You Now position is showing as anger. You're feeling really angry, I think, here. The Tower. Because you're showing as being the Tower. You're showing as blowing your top. Okay. Let's have a look. Or the external factors are showing a breakup again. Influences around the situation or coming in. We do have the Six of Wands. There is a victory showing up for you guys here. Six of Wands. Hopes or fears. The Ace of Wands. Start something afresh. The overall outcome for the month. Saggies in love. The High Priestess. It's unknown. The future is unknown. High Priestess is an outcome. It says you're going to have to be patient because the future is unknown. All right. Let's have a look at just a couple. Why is the external factors showing me the Tower? Let's have a look what shows me the Tower energy showing here. The Ace of Swords. Okay. So there's a breakup showing up here with the Tower energy. And the Ace of Swords can be severance. Or this can be a revelation of the truth. Because the Tower can be a revelation and this is the truth. So somebody's saying something to you here. I think external factors are saying kind of thing for you guys that you've learned something here. You've learned something you didn't know before. Because this can be breakup and severance or this can be a revelation. Towers usually show revelations and this is the truth. So I think that something was revealed to you. A truth was revealed to you guys. Something, I keep getting that you didn't expect something that happened here, okay? As a result of that, the focus for you guys will be on the Three of Coins. So you'll be focusing for the month on the Three of Coins energy. Where is that card gone? Oops. Okay. King of Pentacles. So you're still focusing on building a relationship with the King of Coins. This might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, male or female. Or this could be somebody who was once very loyal. So even though there's a revelation here in which you've got the truth on a situation, you're still focusing for the month on building a relationship with this individual, the King of Coins. The reason that everything is happening is because you're still committed to this person or because there was a commitment or you were building a commitment with this individual, guys, okay? You were building a commitment with this Emperor, with this, you know, you were building a very solid commitment with the Emperor energy showing here. You were building a life with the Emperor, with somebody you trusted, with somebody who was very protective. But I get the impression, and you were also building a security and stability with this individual, with the Emperor energy. But this person withdrew with the Four of Swords. They withdrew from this because the Four of Swords is all about withdrawal. Okay, so this person withdrew. Okay. The Queen of Coins. Okay. I'm not saying they withdrew from someone, but the Queen of Coins, you've got King of Coins and Queen of Coins. These are two people that share the same values in a relationship. But this is value. This is something that they hold dear. All right? So there's withdrawal of something that they hold dear or that you hold dear. All right? I'm not reading this as another individual. I think that this person withdrew. The value is withdrawn. So if this is withdrawal and this is all about what you hold dear, this is what you value. Their value was taken. The value was taken away in this relationship. So in the recent past, basically you guys were building a relationship. You were building a secure relationship with this individual showing here. But in the recent past, there's been a withdrawal of value. This person has withdrawn their value. So it's almost like, or withdrawn their money or their investment. So the investment that was made in this relationship, this person withdrew it. This person no longer, basically the Four of Swords is withdrawal. This is value or investment. This person is no longer invested. So in the recent past, this person withdrew their investment. So think about this as an investment card, money. There's a withdrawal here. So they withdrew, Four of Swords, their investment with the Queen of Coins. This person withdrew the investment that they made in the relationship. Now, you're influenced by yourself, the Knight of Wands, and this is your desire with the Knight of Wands energy showing here, all right? Your desire to, I feel with this Two of Swords energy, compromise with the Two of Swords. Because I think that you have a desire. The Two of Swords can mean, again, this shows up here. All right, you're driven by the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords can be, it's not just kind of being in two minds. It's not just kind of blocking things out. But it's also, and remember, your focus is on building a relationship. The Three of Coins is always building. So your focus is on building a relationship with somebody that you see as still being slightly quite loyal. Probably because you both invested in the relationship. So this went quite deep, this relationship did, Sagittarius. And that's why you're still very invested in this. All right, but this person withdrew their investment in the relationship. They withdrew it in the recent past. And what's influencing you is your desire. All right, that's you there, your desire. That's what's influencing you. And I think it's your desire to compromise with this Two of Swords, which is why you're focusing on, with this Three of Coins, still building some form of a relationship with this person. But the most likely outcome will be the Queen of Cups. And I'm reading that as being your intuition. So let's have a look at what shows the out of the Queen of, with the Queen of Cups energy showing here. Well, no, it's Three of Cups. Okay. The most likely outcome could be with the Queen of Cups energy. The Queen of Cups is empathy, but this is dream. I get the impression that the most likely outcome is you guys are going to be dreaming of some form of a reconciliation. I think this is you guys dreaming because you're looking into the cup. So the most likely outcome is simply that you're dreaming about a reconciliation, but it possibly doesn't really happen. Coming in, you've got the Four of Cups, and I'm seeing some form of unhappiness and discontentment showing up here with the Four of Cups energy. Let's have a look at what shows with that Four of Cups. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. I think that you're feeling discontented. Some of you guys aren't interested in your friends or going out or doing that type of thing. Feeling really sad with the Nine of Swords and feeling really anxious and just really, really down about the situation. The influence is coming in, though, is victory, the Six of Wands, or recognition. What's this Six of Wands about? Let's have a look. Victory showing up here. Victory. Strength. Victory and strength. Okay. So the influences coming in are that some of you guys are going to be feeling better with this Six of Wands. This is all about you guys overcoming the Five. Because remember, this comes after the Five of Wands. So you guys are going to be overcoming. Influence is coming in. Give yourself time. Because you will overcome this pain. You'll find your strength with the strength energy. You're going to overcome the problems of the Five and find your strength with the strength energy. You really will overcome the obstacle. You're going to start feeling a lot better, okay? Hopes or fears. The Ace of Wands is the hope, I think. So the Ace of Wands is starting. New passion, okay? But no, death. So your fear is that somebody doesn't fancy you anymore. The passion is dead in the relationship, but it's obviously not dead from your point of view, but it's definitely dead from this person's point of view. So you're afraid that this person's passion for you has died. The overall outcome will be the High Priestess from that Four of Cups and the Nine of Swords energy. I actually feel that this is you guys actually just kind of like keeping, and you've got the Moon as well. I don't really like that combination at all. All right, because from this area here where I'm seeing you guys, you're not interested in going out for meals or for drinks or for doing anything, and you'd rather sit in your room crying or, you know, sitting on your bed crying with the Nine of Swords and feeling sorry for yourself. The overall outcome from that is that the High Priestess, numbness. You know, numbness, wallowing with this High Priestess. But also the High Priestess in a way is a good card to get because she's able to detach herself. But the trouble is these are very, very, very deep cards. They really are very, very deep. So with the High Priestess, she often wears a poker face. So she will feel things on a very deep level, but she doesn't say. So I feel that the overall outcome is you guys feeling something here on a very, very deep level that you're not saying. Because she hides secrets. And this is something, I mean, they're both secrecy cards. But this is something that you feel on a very, very deep level is the Moon card showing here. Something that you can't express. So I actually feel that you guys are building up a whole heap of emotion. A lot of the overall outcome is you're building a lot of stuff up within your side of yourself that you just don't know how to express and you don't know how to speak about and you don't know how to get out of yourself, Sagittarius. I think you're building a lot of stuff up inside of yourself with those two cards in the outcome, and I think you need to be careful of that. It goes back to the other reading, you know, where it looked like you guys were casting somebody out and you weren't listening with the Four of Cups, you weren't willing to accept their help. You've got to accept some help here because I think that you're really building a hell of a lot of stuff up. If you look here, your desire is for a link, a meeting of minds. Because if you look at the two cards, the link on these cards, remember with the pictured cards, you just look at the pictures as well. Look at how they're linking the two swords. So your hopes are, your desires, what you're influenced by is your desire for a meeting of minds. You want the both of you to think the same. You to think the same as the partner to think the same as you, but it's not the way it is. This person has withdrawn their investment for a reason. I'm going to see why they withdrew from you. Why did this person withdraw their investment from Sagittarius in love? Why? Because of judgment. Okay. They wanted to be free. They spelled judgment wrong on this, actually. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it should have been another E on that. How interesting. Because of judgment. Were they being judged by their family, for example? It's either that because they were being judged, or it's because they decided with the judgment energy because their intuition told them. Because judgment is all about our intuition. It's about that calling. But it's also about when people are making judgments on us and we're making judgments on others. So this could be because with judgment energy, maybe it's something to do with friends or family. Maybe they felt that they were being judged for being with you. Maybe it's a case of that they made a very important decision with that judgment energy, showing here that they wanted to be free with the Fool. So they might have made a very important decision with the judgment energy that they just simply wanted to be free with the Fool energy, okay? And for them, working on a relationship here. So basically, they made a judgment. They made a judgment that they wanted to be free with the Fool from having to put effort into the Lovers, into the relationship. Do you see what I mean? And that's why this person withdrew their investment with the Four of Swords and the with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Coins. This person withdrew their investment, Sagittarius, because they had made a very important decision that they didn't want, that they wanted to be free with the Fool energy from having to work hard and invest, put hard work and effort into your relationship of the Lovers. They just didn't want to do it. Oh, bloody cards are almost falling all over the place. All right. Right, so that's why they've done it. That's why they've done it. No matter what they've told you, they just really couldn't be bothered. I think they just couldn't be bothered. I think they just wanted to be free. I think they couldn't be bothered to put the effort in. But I think that, you know, whatever effort this person put in, Saggies, they really did put the effort in at the time when they were with you. Because the root issue is that you were building a secure and stable relationship with this individual. That's the root issue. The Emperor is sure, I mean, he shows up as the King of Coins as well, but this is, you know, with this person, your focus for the month is on building a relationship with this individual, the King of Coins. He comes across, whatever the zodiac sign is for this person, guys, this person comes across as the King of Coins because at some stage they were loyal and they were dedicated to the relationship. And the root issue is that you were building, the Ace of Coins, you were committed, you were building a secure and stable relationship with this individual. But this person withdrew their investment. So the investment is the promise, okay? Queen of Pentacles is the investment. This is the withdrawal. So they withdrew their investment, Sagittarians. Basically, they promised you a whole heap of shit and didn't see it through. And why did they do that? Because they made some very important decision that I want to be free. I want to be free from having to put all this hard work and effort into this relationship, the Lovers, into us. Don't want to do it. Now, you guys are in your influence position, are determined. You're influenced by your own desires of the Knight of Wands, and that is to have a meeting of minds. And that's why you're focusing on still building a relationship with this person. But the most likely outcome will be it's just a dream. You're just, you know, this will all be a dream. Your dream is more than likely it's just going to be a dream that you guys are going to reconcile. Because coming in what you've got is you guys don't want to know. You don't want to accept any help from anyone. You don't want to go out for any meals, any drinks, spend time with your friends, because you prefer to stay in your room crying with the Nine of Swords. Okay, but influence is coming in, is you will feel better at some point with the Six of Wands. You're going to overcome this stage. You're going to be getting stronger with the strength energy. Your fears are that this King of Pentacles, Emperor, showing here, has lost their desire for you. Death and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is desire, death is to lose. So losing their desire. And that's why the overall outcome as well is that you guys, you are really with that High Priestess hiding your true emotions with the Moon. Because this is to hide and this is your true emotions. Remember, the Moon is what you recognise things to be. And it's your true emotions. You're hiding your true emotions. Alright? You really are hiding stuff. You won't open up to anyone. You've got to open up, Sagittarius. If this resonates with you, you must open up. Don't be afraid to open up to someone and ask for help. Because I do get the impression both readings were very, very identical. Very, very the same. The first reading was very, 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 very much the same as the second one. This is a really strong reading for Sagittarius. If this is happening to you, open up to someone. If people are there to help you, accept that help. Don't turn it away, because I think that would be a big mistake, to be perfectly honest with you. You need help, some of you guys do. Because I think that some of you guys are actually, in the first reading, we did see that you were kind of masking stuff. Okay, and that's why these two cards are also showing out in the outcome as well. The Moon and the High Priestess. Basically saying that, yes, she's masking stuff. Sagittarius is masking things. You're hiding your deep down emotions. You're hiding a lot of shit. Look how the High Priestess almost presents. She's like this. But deep down, look at her, she's like this. So you're hiding. You're presenting something with the High Priestess. It's not the Magician, but just by the way the card looks, you're presenting something, but underneath, it's not the way. You're hiding what you truly feel, and you need to get that out. You really do. All right, my darlings, love you loads. If you'd like to order a private reading with me, you can just tap on the link above. And yeah, that's your reading, my darlings. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.